Welcome back. Hope you are doing good today. I have an assignment for you, and most people love when I give assignments. My clients absolutely love when I give them homework. So I'm giving you an assignment today that you will have plenty of opportunity to work on. I often say exercise that muscle. In coaching, as well as direct messages, comments on YouTube, sometimes just in conversation, I hear two big words: handle and deal. How do you handle whatever it is? How do you deal with whatever it is? Often it's people, other people. How do you handle it when so-and-so does this? How do you handle it when your spouse does this? How do you handle it when your mother-in-law does this? Everyone is looking for answers on how to handle or deal with someone. How do you deal with a bad boss? That's exactly what came up recently in my Ask Me Anything Q&A on personal development. Handle, deal, handle, deal, handle, deal. Well, understand, most people can't even handle or deal with themselves. Welcome. I'm Tracy Hensel. I'm a certified professional coach and ICF credential holder. I help people just like you look for different opportunities in handling and dealing because we only have ourselves to do the work. So today's assignment is about catching yourself, not only when you speak it. How do you handle this? How do you deal with that? How do you deal with difficult family members? Before you know it, the holiday season will be here. Thanksgiving and Christmas, they're right around the corner, and there will be a lot of handling and dealing going on. That is typically when this topic picks up in coaching. My clients will take a little shift because they want to prepare for what they're going to deal with during the holiday season. So I'm going to give you plenty of time to work on this. Every time you have the tendency for your conditioned little self to use the word handle or deal, or just think it, I want you to rephrase. Just rephrase. I say this all the time in coaching: rephrase or reframe, and my clients know exactly what that means. It means, what's another way to look at that? It's always, what's another way to look through that filter or to show up in that situation? So all I have to say is reframe or rephrase, and they know exactly what I mean. So the assignment: every time deal with, handle, come up for you, your reframe or rephrase is respond. So if you say, how do you handle when your mother-in-law does whatever it is she does? It's, how do I respond when my mother-in-law does this? How do you handle a bad boss? It's, how do you respond to a bad boss? How do you handle it when your teen does whatever, whatever, whatever? How do you respond to your teen when they do this? How do you handle your spouse when he or she does da-da, da-da, da-da? How do you handle your spouse when they don't listen? It's, how do you respond to your spouse when he or she doesn't listen? How do you deal with difficult family members during the holidays? Let's reframe, rephrase, say it with me. How do I, accountability, we only have us. How do I respond to difficult family members during the holidays? Once you get comfortable at exercising the muscle, because you have to practice, practice, practice to get yourself to become conditioned to the new word, you eventually will never, ever use handle or deal with again. And you will always go back to, how do I respond in this situation? Handle and dealing are reactions. It's reactive. And that's what you're looking for, is that reactive comeback that gets us nowhere. Respond. Simply respond. If responding needs to have a little bit of force, because maybe it's called for that, but I would challenge yourself. Keep it poised, keep it classy, hold your composure, right? Respond. Okay? Big assignment, but this is an ongoing assignment. There's no end. And eventually you will find, wow, I no longer use the word handle or deal as I once did. 1 year from now, check yourself. You will look back and you will say, handle and deal, those were just words and mindsets from the past. Because now I choose. I step into my power and I choose how I'm going to respond to whatever the situation or to the person that it is. Don't forget a couple of last minute notes. I know I'm constantly reminding you, but a lot's coming up. Don't forget Quarter 3 3-week intense starts next Tuesday, 1 week from today on August 1st. The information meeting has already been mailed to those of you registered. If you register today, you will get an email with the information meeting that covers everything to do with 3-week intense, but you can get to all of that information on the 3-week intense course page on the Hensel Coaching and Consulting website. Link is in the description box below. You can register up through Monday the 31st of July so that you can get started on Tuesday the 1st. The live Q&A meeting already took place last weekend, so if you are late to registering, you would have missed that, but you will get the recording to that. So chances are, if in the information meeting there's something that didn't make sense, I'm sure it was cleared up in the live Q&A. So get registered. We start in 1 week, 21 days of intense. And then don't forget, time blocking masterclass starts next week as well on Saturday, August 5th. There's 4 parts to the time blocking masterclass. You can get more information by tapping the link in the description box below this video. Go out there and respond in a classy, classy way. All right, I'll see you right here soon on YouTube, and be watching me on Instagram stories. There's going to be a lot of fun coming up. All right, have a great one.